back to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of Record, also known as the voice of the streets, better known as your boy, Young Francis MH, the most hated. Some call me the MC, the most controversial. What's popping out there, peoples? How y'all doing out there on this Throwback Thursday? We gonna throw it back today. Y'all see the title, One Arm Shy, Riding Dirty, the Addendum. The reason why this is an addendum is because I did a story on One Arm Shy already. You know what I'm saying? That's the God. That's the OG down my hood. He gave a whole lot of brothers knowledge himself. But I did a story on Shy. And like I always say, when I do my stories, man, I don't care if it's only one person that watch it and one person that appreciate it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's always a family member or a close friend. And when it came to Sha King, I keep mixed up with Sha Kim from East New York. Rest in peace, Sha Kim out of East New York, Cypress, legend. But when it comes to One Arm Shy, I told his story and I mentioned how he lost his arm as a child, as a teen, you know what I'm saying, like 13, 14 years old. And when I told the story, I told the story that he lost his arm on the train tracks of New York City, which was right. But I assumed, they say never assume, you make an ass out of yourself, right? But I assumed he fell on the train tracks in Midtown taking money, yada, 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 right? But his family's been hitting me up, telling me they appreciate the story. You know, they miss their dad. This is his kids and his grandkids. They miss their dad. They miss their grandfather. They appreciated the story. And they asked me, could I do the story again because they wanted the people to know how Shy lost his arm. Shy, unbeknownst to me, was born or raised in the Crown Heights area. When I met Shy King, he was living on Carson Avenue across the street from Pratt Institute. So we considered him an LG boy. You know what I'm saying? And he was an OG when I met him. He wasn't no young nigga when I met him. I was the young nigga. I was 10, 11 years old. He was early 20s, giving everybody knowledge himself. But unbeknownst to me, he came from the Crown Heights area. And when he was a child, or a teen, I should say, in that area, when he lost his arm, he grew up in an area where there was an older woman who used to always like cater to him and shit. She liked him for some reason. Come to find out, this woman had lost her child. And she either thought Shy looked like her son or reminded her of her son. Long story short, they say the woman put roots on Shy. Yeah, son, I'm giving you this directly from the family tree. This is what the family said. The family always believed that the woman put roots on Shy. And Shy fell in the train tracks and lost his arm. That's what the family believed. That's what the family informed me of. And I'm delivering it to the people. They wanted me to let the peoples know that the family always felt somebody put roots on Shy. And Shy fell in the train tracks and lost his arm. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to acknowledge that for Shy. But Shy was a motherfucker, son. Yeah. He will ever be remembered by me as the man who gave all my OGs knowledge himself. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Big Un. You know what I'm saying? Big Un was Un. Irv, brother Rock. Butter brother Irv. He was Un. His name was Understanding as well. Butter brother Daryl became Raheem. Myrian became Wise. Jamie became Ron Do. Rest in peace, Mathematics. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ashanti Douglas. Mathematics was a Douglas. He came from the Douglas family. Shout out to my guy Tassim. Rest in peace to the OG Tassim and Nora. You know what I'm saying? That's the Douglas family out of LG. Mathematics. I never knew Math real name. But Math got knowledge himself from Shy. Like all my homies, man, got knowledge himself from Shy. So I'm going to always remember Shy for that. But the hood going to remember Shy for being the Brooklyn Evil Knievel with one arm. Yo, Shy used to have the police chasing him all around Brooklyn, son, on dirty gear bikes. When I say dirty, meaning them shits wasn't legal. That nigga Shy was running around New York City, son, one arm. He had one hand on that motherfucker. The other arm was a hook. And he's popping willies, riding all through New York City, jumping on sidewalks, jumping on cars. Like, he used to give the motherfucking police a run for their money in Brooklyn. All the police in Bed-Stuy knew who the fuck Shy was, you know what I'm saying? Shy was the Evil Knievel of Brooklyn, the Evil Knievel of Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? I knew who fuck Shy was before I knew who Evil Knievel was. I thought Evil Knievel was Jack and Shy swag, if you ask me. Because Shy was crazy with it. Word. Shy was crazy with it, son. Word. I never met nobody who knew Shy from the penitentiary. Nah. I can imagine Shy wasn't no sucker. Shy was a real one, so I can imagine how he was holding it down. But listen, it's Throwback Thursday, right? And I've been approached with a conversation. I've been watching the news, just like y'all. And it's a lot going on right now with the Menendez brothers. Y'all remember the Menendez brothers, right? The two brothers that killed their father and went to jail for killing their father, right? Recently, they've been looking into that case. Them dudes been down over 25 years, right? Now, they've been looking into that case and trying to overturn that case or release these dudes because they got a gang of time. If they ain't got natural life, they got a gang of time. Now, the ill shit is this. Everybody like, yo, you got all these black niggas locked up with all this time. Why y'all breaking y'all neck to get these niggas out of jail? I need y'all to understand what's going on in today's times. Today's times is focusing on pedophilia, child molestation, and S crimes. They say S crimes because they ain't supposed to say the word. S crimes, right? The world, society is not playing with that shit, son. Like, they not playing with that shit. So they're looking back into this case for this reason. These boys said they killed their father because their father was molesting them, right? And they killed the mother because she always knew and ain't stop it, right? Now, the father was a big-time record executive, right? Now, you see how all this shit going on? They're accusing niggas of sending Superhead to Puff Daddy as a gift when she was 21 years old. Remember, they talking about that now, right? Yo, she went to, Irv sent her to Puff when she was 21 as a gift. I'm gonna fuck your head up with this one. Y'all remember Menudo? That big Latin group. They was like the Latin ABs, the Latin Jackson 5 or the Latin New Edition. Y'all remember them little kids? Well, the dude who put them together and created them, he was a pedophile. He was molesting these boys. Yeah. And I'm talking before Ricky Martin got there. The first groups, the members, they was going through some shit. One of them particularly. And he's on a vengeance right now to tell his story. And his story lets the world know that that guy who put Menudo together, he was a piece of crap. He was a scum of the earth. He was molesting them and all that shit, right? But make matters worse, he took this one dude who's telling his story, he took him to the Menendez brothers' home to see the father as a gift. So the Menendez brothers' father was a pedophile. He was molesting young children. He was molesting the Menudo boys because they were sent to him as a gift. That's how they got the big deal in the States. Remember, they was popping in the Latin countries. But they got that deal in the States when their manager, whatever the fuck he was, he brung them over here and he gave one of them as a gift to the Menendez father. So this is why they cracking this case open. So don't be quick to scream racism. Yo, that's racist shit. They letting them out and not getting the brothers out. Nah, that boy who making a beef about being molested as a Menudo, he cracked the case because they asking him, yo, so if you was molested by the Menendez father, do you know the Menendez brothers? And he's like, yeah, I remember being a kid, going to their home, seeing them in their home, and their father taking me in the room. Yeah, I remember them. Okay, well, newly discovered evidence. Now he's coinciding with the story that they're telling about their childhood. That's what that shit is about, bro. That's what that is about. So it's not a racist situation where they try to break the doors for the whites and not the blacks. That Latin boy over there, he raising a fuss about that nigga who molested him in Menudo. And it led back to the Menendez father. He was the bigwig at the record label who signed them. And he was molesting that little boy. He was a gift to him. So it's a great possibility he was doing that shit to his own sons, man. So they might not be lying. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say about that shit on this Throwback Thursday when it comes to the Menendez brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's all about one-armed shy shit. Listen, another thing I'm gonna talk about. It's 19 in y'all in here with 6 likes. Earlier, I cut this shit off because of that. But then when I looked at my comments, shout out to the homie G-Rock. Yeah, G-Rock is a YouTube subscriber on the YouTube channel. And he hit me with a comment. And let me say this, I appreciate your comment, bro. So shout out to G-Rock. And his comment was this. Haters is watching you, fruit. Haters not going to smash the like button. Don't take it out on your subscribers that are watching and that are smashing the like button. I said, you know what? He right. He fucking right. So I want to apologize to my loyal subscribers that watch and press the like button. As for you haters, y'all just keep proving me right. Y'all here peeking and poking, ain't saying nothing, ain't smashing the like button. But it all goes to show what? I'm the first thing y'all think about when y'all wake up. I'm the last thing y'all think about when y'all go to sleep. So the hate is real. The hate is real. But I'm resilient, man. So I'm going to accept the hate and I'm going to stop cursing out my subscribers about the like button. But right now, there's 17 of y'all in here with 6 likes. So that means 11 of y'all niggas don't like me. But y'all here. Y'all could be anywhere in the world doing anything else. But y'all here hating. That's a damn shame. But it's all about one-armed shy on this Throwback Thursday, man. Shout out to his family. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making y'all proud by telling the stories of Shy, man. Shy was a motherfucker, son. Shy was a motherfucker, son. It always amazed me how a nigga with one arm and a hook could ride bikes like that. He was very talented. But you know what always amazed me? How can a nigga with one arm and a hook walk around here with all this jewelry on and niggas don't try? Shy was about that action, son. Don't let that one-arm shit fool you. You know what I'm saying? Do not let that one-arm shit fool you. Shout out to my Yankees. It's October. It's always a beautiful thing when the Yankees is playing ball in October. You know what I'm saying? It's always a beautiful thing. Listen, man, I'm getting impatient with the boys. How about y'all? How about y'all? Y'all ready for the boys to drop? Y'all ready for the boys to drop? Because I'm getting impatient with the boys, son. I'm getting very, 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 very impatient with the boys. Yo, listen, yo, shout out to my wife. Shout out to the Queen Sunny, son. Man, I got up this morning. I had no air in one of my tires, so I had to go get some air, right? I get to the gas station. I tell the nigga, yo, man, get the pump, blah, 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 blah. He gave me a hard time about some bullshit. Oh, yo, I only do it like this. Man, just give me some fucking quarters to put some air in my tires so I get to work. So I'm arguing with this nigga early in the morning. Then I go to the grocery store. I had to pick up some scrub brushes because my big dog, Sage, she all over shit like she just owns shit. So I got to go back and scrub a pillow that she been laying on. So I went to get all that shit. My wife rolled over this morning and saw I wasn't in bed and she went crazy. Fuck this nigga. Listen, man, I'm out here doing what I got to do. Sometimes I'm out here at 7 o'clock in the morning getting to it before I punch the clock. You know what I'm saying? I gets to it. One thing a nigga not doing, I'm not out here with these bum bitches. I'm not out here chasing these hoes like, nah. I love me and I love my wife a little too much for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not adding on to my wife's stress. My wife got a very, very, very serious situation, son, when it comes to neurologically. You know what I'm saying? I try to get the word right. Neurologically. You know what I'm saying? The brain, the nervous system and shit like that. My wife can't be stressing about me in the streets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I walk lightly. I ain't bringing no stress to my home, son. My wife can't deal with any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the brain. Yo, listen, I don't know. She know. 80 times where I be, yo, you up. Like, man, I got to make sure my motherfucking wife's still breathing, man. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the brain and shit like that. Shit's scary, son. That shit is real scary. I don't express it to y'all how worried a nigga be. But that shit's scary, son. You know what I'm saying? But I'm resilient. You know what I'm saying? I'm resilient. I know God don't put nothing on my table that I can't handle. And I know my wife gonna bury me. My wife will be here to bury me. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got a lot on my plate, son. I'm trying to take care of my wife. I'm trying to take care of home. I'm trying to punch the clock. I'm trying to make sure my business is running properly. Like, yo, son, I got my hands full. I ain't complaining, though. Because when I was in that can, in that cell, I used to say, man, I can't wait to go home and have all those problems. What? I can't wait to go home and have all those problems. I'll figure it out. And that's what the fuck I'm doing. I am not complaining about life. Because all this shit that's going on is called life. It's called life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might say, yo, I ain't signed up for that shit. Yeah, but life happened. What you gonna do now? You gonna walk away? Because you ain't signed up for that. But life threw you a curveball. This is what it is now. Are you gonna fight through this shit, deal with this shit, overcome this shit, or just walk away? You know what I'm saying? You can't predict what tomorrow is gonna bring you. You just got to be willing to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be willing to deal with that shit. Yeah, man. So I addressed the Menendez brother shit. I had to address that because the homie Man, shout out to Man hit me and was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Why are they trying to get these niggas out of jail? So I said, yo, I'll jump online and explain the situation to the people so the people won't think it's some racist shit. It's more about these kids, man. These dudes was being violated. I mean, violated in the worst way as children. Just imagine if you was a parent. You're a parent. Your kid got all this talent. You take him to somebody. They convince you that they got your best interest, your child's best interest. Next thing you know, motherfucker molesting your child. Nah, son, we can't be so quick to say, yo, that's some racist shit. Think about those kids, man. That shit wasn't cool what he was doing to the Menudo boys out there. Then he brought them to the States and was giving niggas away as gifts. That's some sick shit, bro. Oh, shit, fucking up the Yankee. We not doing that. Fucking up the Yankee. We not gonna do that. We not gonna fuck up the Yankee. Nah. Shout out to my Yankees. Aaron Judd out there putting it down. Yeah, man, I figured I'd jump on here and holler at the people, you know what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there on this Throwback Thursday? Tomorrow is Friday. The weekend is here. I have a weekend full of home. Think I'm going to lay out all my fall decorations, get ready for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to take all my dogs to the beauty salon and barbershop. That's what I'm doing this weekend, Sean. Like I said, when I'm home, my wife ain't got to lift her hand. She can lay in the bed. She ain't got to worry about the dogs this weekend. I'm going to do all the feeding. I'm going to do all the walking. I'm going to take them to shit, all that. I'm going to do all that this weekend. But more importantly, we got to get to the beauty salon and the barbershop. My dogs is looking crazy. Yeah, you know how I do, son. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie, and tell you what it is and what it ain't. Today is Throwback Thursday. It's all about the God Shy. One-armed Shy. Evil Knievel of Brooklyn. The Evil Knievel of Brooklyn, man. May you rest in peace, Shy. You the OG. A lot of people down in LG who got knowledge of self have a lot to be thankful to you for. You enlightened the brothers, and it was a beautiful thing. And on that note, I'm going to say rest in peace to One-Armed Shy. I'm going to shout out his kids, his grandkids, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tapping in and giving me the full rundown on how Shy lost his arm. I always thought Shy snatched a diamond. They used to say, yo, he snatched a diamond. he jumped on the train tracks or some shit and he fell and lost his arm. Some shit like that. That was always the rumor growing up. But it's good to know the truth. And the truth is that the family believe that that woman back in the days put roots on Sha. And Sha fell on the train tracks and lost his arm. Family wanted that to be known, and I delivered that message to the people for the family. So once again, Fruit doing what he do, I do what I do because I do what I do. Until next time, y'all be easy. I might tap in later. So y'all stay tuned. Until next time. Salute.